One. Hello and welcome to All on the Table RPGs. We're here to play another session of our campaign of Arc City Arcane Blues, The Goblin's Whisper. With me, playing Jackie Masters, we got April.
Hello.
Playing, I can never say, playing Josephine, we got Pixel.
Hey there, everyone.
And playing Ash Bianchi, we got Roxy.
Oh,
All right, so I believe it is time for some downtime for the three of you. After that incredibly stressful ordeal with clones for one of you, and a day where things were just kind of weird for the other two. What are what are you all doing for the next day?
I can go first if no one else wants to. I think that first of all, from the whole ordeal, Joe is gonna level up once more. If
Okay.
that's okay, putting her at now 9 XP, level 3, and I will take the neck sulfur distillation, which allows her to give +1 draw to the next check whenever she gets a complete success on a glamorous check, which is at 4, so it might happen a bit more often than for someone else. And also, I think she spends the day basically like going in the still at the basement of the what do you call it, the speakeasy,
Yep.
and starts like brewing a bit of stuff in order to overcharge her power with the 5 XP variant.
All right.
So I just get an extra card on the table that's gonna give me access. I can discard it to basically overcharge my power.
All right. Let's.
Oh, I already pulled it.
Oh,
Sorry.
that's fine. I guess we'll just put that in the discard file. That's fine. All right then. We got that is what Joe is doing. What about Jackie? What are you doing for the next day?
I was thinking about maybe doing the prepare equipment. Is it a move? Are they called moves like sound time? Yeah. So I think of doing that and just kind of disguising herself again and just kind of waltzing into the police station and leaving with some stuff as you do.
Okay. I am where's the downtime? There it is. Prepare equipment. You're doing that at the 3 or 5 XP.
Free XP.
Okay. All right. So let's pull your. No, I don't want to. Thank you. All right. Let's pull your 2 cards for equipment. Knight of Pentacles. And that. And we'll just drop them down over here. Oop. And
Ooh.
Oh, I thought they only kept one.
oh, is it place well 2 cards? They may place. Oh, yep. Sorry, it is. That's the 5 that you can. Okay, so which one do you want to keep? The
Uh,
7 of Wands or the Knight of Pentacles?
I'll take 9. Yeah.
All right, and we will. Oh, I need to click. I need to click here. Thank you. There we go. And we're gonna put the text on that. We're gonna change the color. What's a good color for Jackie? Jackie should be. I think Jackie should be purple.
Oh wait, do you put the one in front of you that you keep?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I put it in my deck. My bad.
All right, damage
And
1, 2.
then delete the other one.
Yep. Delete the 7. Oh no,
Yep.
because the layers are all wrong, and now it's fine. Just put it slightly.
Ah, okay.
No, I said under.
Okay.
There we go. Right there. Perfect. All right, then I believe that's your you. How much XP does that leave you now? Did you mark off the XP on your sheet?
Uh, nope, I'll do that now.
Okay. All right. Do you want to take another 3 XP action, or are you going to hold on to the rest?
I'll keep the rest.
All right. Then we're going to move over to Ash. Ash, what are you doing?
Yeah, I think I'm also going to level up.
All right.
And I am going to use the level up to bump up my erudite stat to 4. Um, I think in fiction, what that looks like is Ash is like right. So we've got uh, like Ash is probably going around town, uh, like investigating various things. Like maybe Ash has like another case they're working on. Outside of their duties at the bar, and
Okay.
they are learning more about like the sort of social dynamics of the city. Uh, Maybe they're having some talks with the other identities they've picked up. Just sort of yeah, like getting more learned about everything.
Okay. Okay. As you're going about this, you do find when you return home one day, you find you've received a package.
Oh, what? Okay, what's on the package? Is it like who? What is the return address?
Uh, no return address. No identified sender. It
Hmm.
honestly it just looks like someone dropped this off at your door, not that it was sent through mail.
Uh, in
Because I don't
that
think they
case,
actually delivered. I don't believe that in this time that they would have delivered parcels to your door. Like you'd have to go to the post office to pick them up.
that's true. Back then, yeah. Um, in that case, I think Ash very carefully and delicately cuts the parcel open with a knife, uh, trying not to like jostle the contents or whatever. Just like
Yeah, you open it up, and it's an academic textbook on the theories of summoning.
huh. That's kind of interesting. I don't really got the mind for this sort of highfalutin school stuff, but I guess I'll give this a flip through when I got a minute. Um, I guess I like crack it open to just a random page to see like what's the deal.
Do you want to make that an actual move, or are you just casually reading it?
Yeah, no, I'm not like. It's like the thing you do when when you're like in a bookstore and you pick up a book and you just kind of open it to a random page just to do
Okay,
it.
yeah. Yeah, that sure is some that sure is some high level academic occult theory. You can't really you can't really understand it too much, but like you recognize words here and there. This is stuff that summoners talk. This is stuff that summoners talk about. Like okay, the astral plane, the collective unconscious, stuff like that. It's like yeah, it seems like a legitimate textbook. You don't really understand it, but there doesn't seem anything suspicious about it.
Hmm. Wonder if this was like a some kind of mistaken. They brought this to the wrong address or something. Would I know any summoners who might benefit from such things?
You happen to have a summoner in your head right now.
Oh, true. I forgot about that.
Yeah, Benedict is like I'm just going to imagine a composing scene. You're looking over the book, and a ghostly image of Benedict is like reading it over your shoulder.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I forgot you were here. What do you make of all this?
I and it's like the night it is like a decade out of date. Like points at the date on it. It's like 1913. It's a bit out of date, but it's a sound resource if you were to pursue start pursuing summoning. I suppose I I don't know why somebody would want to send it to you though. That's not really your field of expertise. Although
Yeah, it is a bit suspicious, ain't it?
actually, I guess it's not that different.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I suppose I summon you folks in a sort of sense, but it's not. I mean, it's not really same thing.
It's your yes. I understand that we are fragments of your identity imposed with information you have gathered about others to make us. It's pulling. You're not like pulling them from out of the manifestation straight from the astral plane, but you are creating independent entities within yourself. It's like I understand you have not like pursued magical theory too much, but I believe that there would if someone were to look at your powers through that lens, there would be some significant overlap.
Yeah, no, I suppose so. I suppose so. It doesn't explain why someone would. I mean, like these books are like kind of expensive, aren't they? I feel like it's still unusual that someone would.
Oh, this is
Well,
extremely unusual that someone would just randomly send someone like this something like this. I you this is like a good weeks of your wages.
yeah. I think at this point I am going to attempt a check. I'm
Okay.
going to try to investigate this book and see if there's any like codes or anything, like any sort of cipher or code encoded anywhere in this book.
Okay, so you meaning you're doing that as a scan or a gain insight?
Um, I don't know which one of those. I
I guess
guess
okay, scan would be looking for specific magic and gain
that's not
insight
really
would
what
I
I'm
guess
doing. I'm looking for like a specific thing,
hmm.
right? But I
Okay,
guess game insight would be closer.
I guess we could just make this a straight erudite check if you were specifically looking for hidden codes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we'll just make this straight erudite.
Okay.
Alright. First card.
Queen of Pentacles, the Empress.
Oh dear. Yeah, no. It is just this freaking. It is just this freaking deck.
The Empress reversed. If this action does not use the Glamour style, the card cannot be matched. But I'm drawing 4 cards, so I better
You
be
better
able
be able to get that partial.
Right. So that's what the 4 cups. Okay, yes.
Uh, okay. Well, you're matching with a cup. That was the 6 of cups, not the 4. But
Oh, I was reading it upside down.
yeah, it's understandable.
Well, either way. This is
That's a partial success. All right. What do you find on a partial success here? Oh, also, don't forget you have your Neon Genesis Evangelion move.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting I have that.
Yeah.
Your intellect. Yeah. Yeah. What would creating a ward look like in this context?
All right. Now let me explain. Let me explain what you find, and we can figure that out.
Okay.
All right. Um. So you don't find like there's not like no one is like marked any like letters or words on any of the pages. That's not so like you don't have that kind of code on here. Um. You do find there is a bookmark. It's like just a plain piece of card. It's just like a plain blank piece of cardboard. Nothing really distinguishing about it, but there is a bookmark placed in the chapter about sorry about tulpas constructed spirits based on particular people, which is the kind of thing that like that's like a high fan that's like a fancy way of wording what Benedict used did.
Yeah. Interesting. The real Benedict is still out there, right? Or he's in
The real
jail.
Benedict has been arrested.
Right.
Has been charged with the murder that is being charged with the murder he framed Joe for, and Joe is also pressing assault charges on him for
Right.
trying to murder them with the fake trying to murder her with the fake what's the lawyer's name? I am blanking. I should
Robert
remember.
Kennedy.
Yes,
Yeah.
Kennedy. That's Robert Kennedy.
I love that off a bit, but like I love that you like made the name by random like Robert Kennedy when that's like a real person.
Yeah.
There are a lot of Kennedys. I think by law of averages, I'm going to get a real person.
Sure, but like
That's
he's like active in politics right now, and he's like kind of a weirdo. So
yeah.
I think it's funny. That's all.
I think. Hmm. Okay, so
Therefore, you are.
I'm going to. I'm trying to think of what a ward would look like in this scenario.
Can I suggest something?
Yeah.
So your character's whole thing is making like identities and like destroying identities as well.
Yeah.
So you could definitely like protect your own identity from something specific, or you could protect yourself from something specific. Like both would be valid. Like maybe like protect yourself from fire, or anything really like you name as a word would ward you, or alternatively your identity, since you're
Yeah,
an
I guess I
expert.
would. Yeah, I guess I'll create a word on like my own identity, like
Okay, so
like threats to like my specific sense of self.
okay,
Um, so I think the check ends at that point.
yep.
I will discard 2 cards.
Only one word. I guess that just stays persistent until you end up making another word.
All right. Um, and then I think from there, Ash is going to. Hmm, I mean, Ash would try and give the real Benedict a visit in jail, but I don't think there's any way they're getting to him. Or I mean, I guess I do have a friend who can disguise herself as a cop quite easily.
You do have that, yep.
I think that's what's going to happen then. I think next time Ash sees Jackie at the bar the next day, I guess, or that evening, uh, Ash is like, hey, Jackie, I hate to ask this of you, but I got this weird package at my doorstep, and it seems to be indicating something to me about this our friend Benedict, who we dealt with yesterday, and I don't know. I hate to sort of uh, you know dredge up unnecessary conflict, but I just can't help but feel like they're trying to communicate something to me that's important. So do you think you could get me into that jail with your fancy disguise, and so I could have a word with them?
Oh, sure, I do that all the time. Uh, do I just need to go in, or do you need to get it? Because that might.
I need to get in to talk to him.
Okay, that. Do you mind being incriminated slightly, like a little bit?
Uh, I prefer not to, but
Well, you're a detective, aren't you? I
well,
knew
yeah.
this. I know. Okay, yeah, no problem. I'll come with you to the police station as a fake cop.
Thank you.
All right. Well, that night, while you're having that conversation, someone who's not a usual at the speakeasy walks in. You've um. So we talked a little bit about this off mic. Who among the three of you follows baseball?
Ash definitely does.
I mean, Joe follows it, but not very closely. Like she is aware of the team, like in the city, but not really much more.
Hmm.
She could probably name a couple of the players on the actual roster, but not much more than that.
All right.
Uh,
Sorry. What's Jackie got? What's Jackie do?
yeah, she's in like the same boat of like, she hears other people talking about baseball and
Mhm.
like she's picked up something of it.
Then ba, 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 ba. Then you prob Ashton definitely recognizes Steven Fireball Sanchez as he walks into walks into the bar, and it might take the other two of you a bit if you're not like actually actively following the sport. But once his name's brought up, you'll definitely be able to place him.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh, hi, good, lovely place you got here. Hey, get me the strongest stuff you got.
Whoa, wait, hold
Yes,
on. Steve Sanchez? Like you? Oh my God, what are you doing in here, man? I mean, like it's a pleasure to make your acquaintance and all, but I feel like someone of your stature could surely afford like, and no offense to our lovely establishment we run here, but like
Joe is glaring at Ash like the whole time after he mentioned like a better establishment like for him. So
I would expect you to be in like the swankiest lounges in the city, I listen. I am a huge fan of what you do. I think you're one of the star pitchers in the entire league. Uh, I think at this point Ash is just kind of rambling aimlessly.
As you're rambling, yeah, you might recall some small detail that makes his presence here a little unusual. There is a really big game tomorrow.
hmm.
Mm,
And in the 1920s, games are played significantly earlier in the day because lighting
true,
is expensive.
true.
Well, I
Um,
mean, if you want the strongest stuff I got, it's like I'm like I take over from there and like the strongest stuff I got. You say, okay, I've been tinkering with this still all day. Are you sure about that though?
Come on, lady. Just hit me with whatever you got. I can take it. Come on.
All right, she produces like an unmarked bottle of clear liquid, gets a very small shot glass, puts it on the counter, puts a small amount of the liquid into the shot glass. It fizzles as it like exits the bottle, and it shimmers like very strangely in the light. And like she passes it over to I forgot his first name already, but Sanchez,
Steven.
Steven.
He's like,
There
all
you go.
right.
It's the strongest drink we got. Hopefully you can take more afterwards.
All right. Is this actually a strong drink?
Oh, of course. It's literally what she like used her overturning her powers on. So it is probably supernaturally strong. Listen, when someone challenges her, she takes it on. Yeah, she doesn't like dilly dally around it.
All right. We're going to give him a single card and single card draw and a reading. And that is the Seven of Pentacles. Oh, let's go to that appendix with the tarot cards. Da, 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 da. Six of Pentacles, seven. Huh. Long-term view, sustainable results, perseverance, and investment. I think he takes it back and he's doing out. He's completely okay. He's like, yeah, that's pretty good. But come on. I asked for your strongest stuff.
Joe like makes a face at this point because like she wouldn't even touch it herself, and she can take her liquor. And like she looks at the empty shot glass. She looks at the Steven, then back at the glass, and back at Steven, and just like pours him another drink.
All right, I think it's he. We're gonna get a bit more into a montage here as like he goes and buys the entire bar around. Everyone's getting some drinks on him. He's having a good time just drinking it. What are the three of you doing as he's out about this?
I mean, Joe is doing the service mostly.
Yeah.
Wait, do we still have the? I don't remember her name. I think another a girl who's working at the speakeasy. Do we still have
You
her
have a
around?
girl who was working at this. I don't.
I recall like someone mentioning her. She's able to turn water into wine, but she doesn't do it because she's a
Oh,
good cat.
Oh
I
yeah.
don't. I don't think we ever actually brought her up on stream.
Okay, well, I
We
mean, I
created her as an
bring
NPC, but yeah, no, I if we want to say that she's here, yeah, yeah, she's like,
her up. Okay, cool.
oh, yeah, no, they kind of have her like she is turning water into all sorts of drinks as they're going. She's like, oh, jeez, they got me. They've got me pasting. I'm not sure how much more I can keep going with this. How are you holding out, Joe?
The vibes are good, and you know what that means. When the vibes are good, the drinks are good. Like
It's a
I
little.
think Joe is like doing half serving alcohol that like that's like normal alcohol, and half like mixing it up like as she goes along with the vibes because the vibes are actually pretty good. I think so.
Yeah, the vibes do seem pretty good in this moment. What about you? What about you, Jackie? You're the bouncer. What are you doing in this moment?
I think kind of neglecting the whole bouncer thing and just kind of like interviewing Steven. Like, it's like, do you do this before every game, or is it a special occasion? What's up with you?
I mean, not every game, but you know, it's nice to cut. It's nice to cut loose and relax relax a bit before a big game. You know, we're going. We win this one. We're going right to the cups. So you know, big deal.
Oh,
What's the team in 1920s Chicago? Is it the Cubs or
It is still the Cubs.
okay,
Well,
cool. I
Chicago
know it's
Chicago has two teams. There's the Cubs and the Red Sox.
tentacles.
Or wait,
wait,
I was thinking if it's the White Sox or the Red Sox. One of them is Boston. One of them is Chicago.
Okay, but we did specify this guy is for the Cubs.
This guy
Okay.
this guy just played for the Cubs. Yeah.
because I know there's like they used to be called the Infants for some reason, which is a ridiculous name for a baseball team, the Chicago Infants. I think that's where Cubs comes from, but like still.
Because then the other team will underestimate them because they're infants.
Yeah.
The most easily underestimated animal in the kingdom.
The baby. What is Ash doing?
Ash is just like starstruck, right? It's like seeing like like being in your place of work and seeing like your fucking favorite like celebrity. Ash is probably just like after Ash got done rambling, they're probably just like watching the scene unfold. Like, wow, what a guy.
All right, you're all having a pretty good time. You're making significantly more than you would on a normal night here, Joe. This is all around going a pretty good night. Eventually, Steven excuses himself to the bathroom. That normal after drinking that much. And an hour passes, and he has not returned from the bathroom.
Okay. Probably a bad sign. I think Ash. I think Joe would notice this at this point, and would like go and like ask Ash to look into it.
Oh, jeez. I mean, okay. Uh, I don't want to like intrude on the man's privacy, but if you think it's like a problem, then
I
I
mean,
can-
he might be getting very sick. I kind of gave him the strongest stuff I got, which normally would be strong, but now it's extra strong.
yeah, good point. Ash like Ash walks up to the bathroom, knocks on the door. Mr. Sanchez, I think it's been a minute. You good in there?
No response.
Mm.
Uh, I really don't want to like intrude on you or anything, but like we're getting worried, and like as a employee of this establishment, I might have to kind of come in and see what's going on.
Still no response.
Uh, Ash like slowly opens the door.
Yeah, he's in there. He's passed out on the toilet.
Oh,
Oh, geez,
I expected it to be dead.
Oh no, he is alive, just unconscious.
Okay, thank goodness.
uh, I think Ash like looks away. Is like, oh, listen, Mr. Sanchez, like you gotta get up. You can't be sleeping.
No, yeah, you rouse him. He has passed the point of being being functionally inebriated. He's not in a good way right now. You managed to get him to pull up his pants and be a bit more presentable, but he's not really moving
Mm.
anywhere fast.
Ash like leans their head at the door. Can we get a few glasses of water in here?
Sure thing. And then like she sends the other bartender who I'm gonna name because I popped up a list of a name generator, and her name is Estella Mulder.
Stella, yeah, Stella goes over and like reverts a couple of glasses back into water and goes and brings them back over. It's like, oh, is he okay?
He's like he's really deep in the paint. I think he, he he really drank a lot. Uh, and then Ash like puts these glasses of water next to Steven and is like, all right, you're gonna want to like take some long slow sips of these. Try and take some deep breaths.
All right, he takes one of the glasses of water, starts to take a long long sip of it, spills it all over himself, and drops the glass on the ground. It
Ah,
shatters.
jeez. This is rough.
I think you hear like Joe from like afar, and like he asks like, "Hey, is everything okay in there? You need me to come in?"
I mean, maybe like it's not good. It's looking bad.
I'm fine. I'm fine.
Listen, man, you're not like um.
Okay, okay, I got an idea. So like Joe asks Jackie to look over the bar, and walks to the bathroom, and like nudges Estella, and is like, okay, remember that trick we worked on a bit, turning the alcohol into water inside people's bodies? Yeah, can you try that real
I,
quick? Just a bit, just a bit.
gotta be honest, I'm not. I feel like doing that to metabolized alcohol is probably very bad.
Okay, yeah, you get water in your blood. That's true.
What about vibes in your blood?
I mean, that would dry up the blood, wouldn't it?
Maybe they're wet vibes.
Okay, maybe not the turning alcohol in the blood into water. That might be a bad idea.
Yeah, no,
Although
it's like when it's
maybe
still in his
just a
stomach,
little
that's one thing. But if he's already this drunk, I could stop him from getting worse, I guess.
bit. Well, that's definitely gonna help.
All right, yeah, she reverts the stuff that's in his stomach. He's not going to get more drunk, but
That's gonna help a lot, I'm sure.
okay, actually, we're
Plus,
just going
it's
to.
for water in his stomach, so it's like he
Mhm.
drunk a lot of water.
Oh, all right. We should pull the strength for that. Influence, compassion. Yeah. She does a very good job. He's honest. Like, yeah, no, he's the amount of water, just sudden influx of water in his system. He's doing a little bit. He's doing a little bit better, but he's still not really in any shape to go anywhere. And hey, Ash, did you have any money going on tomorrow's game?
Um, it would be funnier if I said yes. So yes.
Now, you're a Cubs fan, aren't you?
Yeah. I'm a pretty big fan.
He is not going to be in that. You're looking at him right now. Their star pitcher is not going to be in any shape to win a game like that to win a game tomorrow.
Oh, jeez. Um,
Quick question for Ash: how screwed are they?
okay, I don't think Ash has like Ash. Ash is the sort of person who will like put some money on a baseball game. They're not gonna like put like a life ruining amount of money on a baseball game.
Okay, that's good.
Okay, so you're not like completely screwed, but
No.
this is very inconvenient. And unlike most gambling losses, you're seeing it coming like a whole day early.
Yeah.
Well, you never know. Sometimes it can do without their star pitcher. Like it's only one player on a team, isn't it? I don't know what baseball is like. I'm sorry.
I just realized the setup that you have created for me, and I'm going to follow it. Ash is going to manifest the identity of Steven Fireball Sanchez.
All right, let's make the draw. The High Priestess,
What's that do?
the Two of Swords, and Justice. Jesus. The audience doesn't know. The audience doesn't know this. We have a we have a home playtesting game for this, and in that one we played a session just on Sunday, and almost no high majors were drawn all session.
High Priestess, if this action does not use the underhanded style, the card cannot be matched. Justice, this card cannot be matched.
Well, look at it like that. You have at the very least 3 XP, maybe 4 if you can't match the Two of Swords. I think it is. Yeah.
Yep, let me draw my
It's
3
me.
cards. Um, Oh no.
Oh.
I can't match anything. This is a complete failure.
Do you want help? I could help.
I would appreciate that.
How are you helping? How are you helping Ash construct the identity of Steven Sanchez?
I'm helping Steven stay conscious. Would that work? Would that help?
I suppose that makes sense. I will accept that as a help. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So I will play the boat of swords,
Okay.
and that's gonna cost me some effort, I guess.
You don't. I feel like once you've already got 6 swords sticking in the bottom of your boat, kind of lost cause at that point.
No, see, this is like the old what's it called, the old riddle. How do you take like a cabbage, a person, and 6 swords on the other side of the river?
Oh yeah.
If you
Okay,
leave
so
the
what
person
happens?
and the swords in the same spot, they'll nine of swords themselves.
Yeah, basically. 10 of swords, but
Ten
yeah.
of swords, yes.
Okay, so I pick one bonus.
Yep.
Um, I
Yeah, the
guess the
bonuses are
relevant.
weird when it comes to honest.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, like
it's really bad.
I'm continuously. I interpreted this archetype very strangely. I suppose the most relevant one here would be you do it quickly, because I am ostensibly trying to learn how to play baseball in one night.
Okay. You do it quick. You do it quickly. Because this is a partial, I'm going to say you leave an imprint of yourself in Steven Sanchez.
Oh God.
Oh.
You leave a yeah, you're going to leave a trace, and it's not really silent or stealthily, because like they're gonna know when he's more conscious. He's gonna know what happened. But yeah, you have a star pitch. You have a significantly more sober version of the star pitcher in your head now. It was like, whoa, oh, geez, I do not look so good there.
Yeah, no, it's real rough. Got it. By the way, listen. Okay, this is going to sound kind of bananas, but I need you to like communicate a pitching technique to me in like the next few hours, so I can pretend to be you and pitch for the Cubs tomorrow.
I I mean, listen, I get, I get it. Like you're, like I'm not looking good. I'm not going to have a good showing out there tomorrow. But why are you? Why do you want to take my place? And also, they're not just going to let some random person to just walk up and be the pitcher.
No, listen. If hmm, if I if I since you're in my head, right? I can try and I can like imitate your mannerisms. I can sort of copy your sort of your voice. Uh, they're not gonna be able to tell two tall white guys apart. Is all I'm saying.
As you're trying to convince Steven about this, Benedict does step up and is like, "Oh, if I may interject, if I may have a suggestion,
Yeah,
you have constructed an identity of Mr. Sanchez, and now I am a only a part, I am myself only a partial a partial replica of my original. I do not have a full understanding of the theory, but necessary to fully utilize my abilities. But you do have that textbook. If you would allow me to read it, I do believe that I could construct us another Steven Sanchez, and you could impart this copy into it.
I like where your head's at.
Oh my god.
I like where your head's at. My head's at? Yeah, whatever.
Our
Um, so yeah, I think Ash is going to turn to everyone else and like, all right, folks. I don't know if you guys have have gleaned what's been going on in here, but like I think Ash turns to you and is like, all right, folks. I'm gonna have to head out early. I've got some reading to do.
I do imagine these exchanges do happen at the speed of thought, so it's like it's only a couple seconds you're doing this.
Yeah.
I assume at this point though, like Joe and Jackie like know that when you get that vacant stare, that's because you're talking to yourself in your brain.
Yeah.
My
like-
pals.
Yeah, Jackie's like, okay, yeah, go on. I'll finish the night and I'll take care of this guy. Gosh, we really need to find them a place to like sober up a bit before tomorrow. What do you want me to tell our friend Sanchez there when he gets
Just-
like more coherent?
Tell him to take tomorrow off. He- get the rest he needs. Drink a lot of water. It's all gonna be fine.
Okay, it sounds like a compliment of the good idea.
Oh, do I ever? And yeah, Ash is going to go back to their place and spend all night studying that book.
And Joe and Estrella, Joe and Estrella are gonna like find a spot, like a quiet spot in the speakeasy for Steven to basically like sleep it off a bit, and like they're gonna keep an eye on him during the rest of the night, obviously.
Uh-huh. All
Make
right.
sure he doesn't like juke himself and choke or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. Joe. We're gonna call this. I am torn. This is either diplomatic for a social situation or erudite for just general like medical knowledge, making sure he's not hurting himself.
I think this is Josephine using her erudite, like her knowledge of how to deal with drunk people, because like she has
Okay.
a lot of that knowledge in that line of work.
Yep, that makes sense. All right, then let's do an
Oh,
erudite
also,
here.
Roxy forgot to discard.
Oh yes.
Let me.
Oh,
Boop.
wait.
Boop. Boop.
Okay, so my erudite is 3. Let's hope I get some good cards. I got some good cards. Let's see, Pentacles, Wands, and Cups. Oh, perfect. Heck yeah. So I will play the Hierophant, which matches Erudite, so that's good.
Yep.
And I will play the World, which gives me 4 XP.
Okay.
And I can't match the rest, so. Oh, wait, no, I can! Oh, wow, that's lucky. King on King.
All right. So you get the XP from the world,
Yeah. I
and
don't think I already reversed. No, yeah. And I will grab the world back. So.
yeah.
I mean, while it's not discarded and shuffled, it can't come and bite us in the behind.
Yep. Should you not have a hand size of 2?
Yeah, but I used all my cards, so I
All right. Yeah,
only
because you discarded. You used one on.
yeah to
You used
help.
one on the earlier check. Okay. Yep. That's why. Okay. All right. Yeah. No. If you helped. You help Steven. You keep it mostly together. A couple. Like near the end of the light, you're getting ready to close. You're worried about like sending him out into the world, and like a guy in a suit comes in a little panicked. He's like, oh, have you seen? Oh, there he is. There he is. Oh my, what? How much has he? How much has he had to drink? Is he okay?
He should be okay. I mean, he did drink a lot, but I think he's gonna survive. Uh, we made sure to get him comfortable for now. I'm sure he's gonna have a hell of a wooden mouth, but it's gonna go well. Sorry, hangover. You say hangover here.
Yeah. He's uh. You can't keep doing this before every game, Sanchez. God, let's get you home. Well, oh,
Before the
yeah, I'm
handler
gonna.
leaves, before the handler leaves, I want to pass on the message from Ash, which is to say, don't worry about tomorrow, Mr. Sanchez. We got it for you.
Mr. Sanchez nods his head. He's like, yeah, yeah, they were just telling me that,
Just get
and
plenty of rest.
he like gives you a thumbs up as he's like let out into a car by his agent. Ash, let's see an erudite check from you to see how your research is, how your speed reading is going.
Yep, yep.
Four of Pentacles,
Oh, and thankfully you got like a 4 in erudite just now. That's so lucky.
Yeah, yeah.
Four of Cups, and Queen of Wands.
I hate when God offers me a drink. The federal option part. Uh, right, let me draw 4. We got. Let me read. Okay, this seems good. This seems good. We're gonna put the hermit there. We're gonna put uh, the moon
Mm.
there, and I don't need to complete the check because the moon gives me.
Negates your consequences. All right. Do you want to ask the question, your hermit question, before or after I go into how your reading's going?
Um, I would say before. I think my question is going to be, hmm, what uh, what is one like thing about Steven that I can copy that like will make the ruse more convincing?
One thing about Steven that you could copy that will make the ruse more convincing. All right, so the way I'm seeing this going is you're talking to the Steven in your head while the Benedict is reading the book. And yeah, Steven yeah, I'm not actually sure what you mean, because you're just going to put this Steven that you've already made into the Steven clone that the Benedict's going to summon. I believe that was the plan, right?
Yeah, but like I still have to like consciously
Yeah.
create the copy, right? So
Right.
like,
Right. Okay. What is the one thing that you can copy? Um. Right. So the copy of Steven in your head can points out to you that so most people don't know this. You've seen him he pitches with his right hand, but he's actually secretly left-handed, and if you know what you're looking for with that, anyone who knows this will be able to tell that he's throwing differently if you didn't make sure that that he's not that the copy is also left hand maintains its left-handedness.
hmm,
Most
ah,
other If it was right-handed, like the people who are like super dedicated on the sports, like the proto Moneyball people, like that doesn't exist yet, but like
I mean,
the
that
proto
answer.
sports statistic people, they're going to notice that his throwing is slightly off.
understood.
Oh, but as it is, yeah, the Benedict does manage to read enough to gain the ability to replicate the original's powers to some degree, and manages to create a copy of Steven Sanchez. It's like, oh, now the way this works normally is it would implant some basic commands and it would fulfill those to the best of its ability. It's not really like a full person capable of like making intelligent decisions. So
Well,
this is where you come in with your ability to make identities.
yeah, I think I'm going to transfer the Steven in my head into this copy.
Yeah, I'm not gonna make a check because the copy can't do anything to resist. So it would just go flawlessly as you're doing that. And yep, you put him in the other body, and he's like, "Oh, wow, this is really, really impressive. I am." So I guess I'll be good to go play the game tomorrow. But I gotta ask you, what happens to me after that? After the other me sobers up.
Uh, we will listen. You'll be fine. You're not going to go anywhere. You're not going to like die or anything. I don't think. I don't think that's how that works. You can be Steven Sanchez's twin brother, who also plays baseball. Or you guys can like take turns on the team. I'm sure it'd be fine.
You know what's gonna happen is that both of them are gonna go drinking at the same time, right?
And then both show up.
Every single time.
All right, I think this is a good moment to head to take our 15-minute break. We will be back in a little bit. Oh, and we are. Oh, that's the wrong. There we go. We are back with more of the Arc City Arcane Blues, the Goblin's Whisper. When we last left our people, Ash had created an entirely new a functionally identical copy of Steven Sanchez, the star pitcher of the Chicago Cubs.
Oh,
It's
just a clarification. Do I just have that now? Like, can I can just do that forever now?
you have to convince only if Benedict wants you to.
Okay, cool.
You have to convince him to do this. But yeah, you
Okay.
can just
Just gonna write that down on my sheet.
That's a really nifty trick you can do there.
Yeah.
All right. So, what is your plan to get this Steven Sanchez, into the stuff with to like get him placed into the? I guess it's not Wrigley Fields yet. I don't know where the 1920s Chicago Cubs are playing, but somewhere probably in the same area.
I mean, it shouldn't be that hard, right? Like, for all intents and purposes, this is a perfect copy of the real Steven Sanchez. He should be
Yeah.
able to just like waltz right in.
I suppose, yeah, he's just gonna.
Oh, actually, they are at Wrigley Field.
Is Wrigley
As of
Field?
as of 1916, they were at Wrigley Field.
Mm,
The Wrigley Company is that old?
It's that
yeah.
old.
Wild. Alright, yeah, I guess it is Wrigley Field.
Oh, it might be known as Weekman Park, actually, according to Wikipedia.
That's what I was thinking. I figured it was like the Skydome situation where like it's the same place, but it's not called the same thing yet. It hasn't been.
Yeah.
It's not named after a corporation yet.
No, it's in 1915 that it changed to Wrigley Fields.
Huh.
So 1915. 1915. Yeah, that's.
If there's any company I would
It's
expect to be that old, it'd be Wrigley.
Yeah, that's fair. All right. So yeah, you just kind of take your copy of Steven Sanchez and he's waltzing up, and they're like, "Oh, wait." You waltz up. He walks over to the team area, and I'm assuming you're going to like watch from a safe distance. You know.
Yeah, we're in this. We're in the stands. Probably not nosebleeds, but
All right, then you can't really hear what they're saying, but you definitely do see like some people stopping him and like suspiciously talking to him.
Hmm. I'm gonna like sneak up, like try and maybe go around a corner or something, and try and get a listen.
All right, let's make it underhanded.
All right.
Oh, I suppose. Did you at some point in the morning bring the other two in on this plan? Or are you doing this by yourself?
I for the sake of keeping them here, right? I imagine I did.
Okay. Before we make this draw, what are you, Jackie and Joe's thoughts on this plan to make a clone of Stephen Sanchez and just insert it into the team? Insert them into the team.
Joe doesn't really care that much because like she doesn't think things through that much on her own. So it's like to her it's just like, oh yeah, it's gonna solve the problem. It's gonna be an easy way to solve the problem. It's not gonna cause any trouble later down the line because like there's gonna be a Steven Sanchez to play today. That's good enough.
What about Jackie?
I think Jackie's like looking for an in on this plan, even though it seems pretty like complete as is. Just like, okay, what if I disguise myself as someone on the other team and just kind of sat with them, just to confuse them?
Oh, I like how you think.
Right, I'm on it.
All right, let's. I gotta actually boost the cards on Roll20, not on OBS. They won't move over there. 4 of wands, 10 of wands.
Yeah, we are a bit poor on reversed Major Arcana tonight, after all, aren't we?
Yeah, a little. All right. So yeah, give me an underhanded then, Roxy.
Yep. That's what my underhanded is 2. My underhanded is 2.
Oh, that's a good laugh.
Oh man. Okay. Let me read what these do.
Oh, that sounds like three majors.
Okay. Okay. And this one is. All right, yeah, okay, this works. Um, so I did metagame a bit because I have
Okay.
the Emperor in my hand, which lets me take a card into my hand if I use the underhanded style.
Yep.
Uh, Death, which won't do anything because it's a combat check.
Wait, Emperor is diplomatic, no?
Oh, it's diplomatic. I read wrong.
Yeah,
No, well,
underhanded is
no.
High Priestess. Sorry.
Ah, my bad. Uh, and but I do have the tower.
Oh.
Hey,
What does the upright tower do again? Upright player may task 2 additional free insight questions. The first will be something they don't want to hear.
It's a May, but it's fun.
So my 2 insight questions are going to be. Let's make it what changed the situation and what's the biggest danger.
Oh, in that order, Roxy? Because the first one is one you don't like the answer to.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Just making sure.
All right, the first one. The original Stephen Sanchez is he is hungover and not fit to play, but he is here. He's already here.
Oh no. Look at that answers both of my questions, really.
Yeah, honest. I think that answers like what's the biggest danger. The other Steven Sanchez.
Oh my goodness. Wait, here's a question.
yeah.
If you clone an MLB player like today, and it's like a perfect clone of the MLB player as they are today, would the clone automatically be in the same team?
I don't think the MLB has rules for clones, so no, there's no precedent.
Okay, fair enough.
I
Also,
mean,
this is the
in this
National
in
League,
this
not the
universe,
MLB.
they should.
I mean, yeah, that's a fun thing. Like in magical MLB, uh, they need to like make these new rules every time something like that happens.
This is why by the time we get to present day Arc City, there is the rule. Those sports leagues are mostly non-magical because they got tired of this nonsense.
The rule books are so big. They're like 15 different binders, and they have like they're binders because they need to add new rules all the time. All right. So yeah. I assume Joe is not like sneaking with Ash, but like is like nearby, like getting a soda and like a hot dog that's overpriced. I assume they're already overpriced back in
Oh, they're
19.
definitely overpriced. They're like a whole dollar.
Yikes!
A whole dollar. Damn.
Can buy a house with that.
But yeah, like Joe is like eating her hot dog and sipping on her drink, and it's like I'm assuming like she notices Ash like walking back probably, and goes like, "Oh, how did it go?"
We got a real problem, Joe. It seems
Uh
like
huh. What's the problem?
it,
You told me you made a clone, and I assume that fixes it, doesn't it?
well, it would have, but it seems like, in spite of being completely hungover, the Steven Sanchez Prime has shown up to the baseball field.
Oh, okay. So I guess if they don't tell the other team, they got like a ringer.
No, I think they're gonna suspect something fishy's going on by the fact that there's two of it.
Well, that's a bit that's really a pickle, I suppose. Uh,
As you're having this conversation, you see the security is like dragging the. Well, honestly, you turned away. You don't know which Steven Sanchez this one is at this point.
I mean, both are real technically.
True.
Yeah, got it. You see one being like dragged off to like a supply room of some sort where they're. Are you doing anything?
Yeah, I think
Um,
I'm
oh, go
gonna
ahead.
trail him.
I think Joe follows. Still interested, still eating her hot dog.
Is Jackie actually acting on her plan to infiltrate the other team?
That'd be so funny if both teams have a clone on the team.
See, I was thinking that, but I think in that time she's come up with a new plan, which is just to become the pitcher and then just stare at the pitcher.
But the
Just
picture is
really
The
throw him off
picture
their
is
game.
Steven.
Oh, okay.
We could have
Oh,
a
I think
if
the
you
other
really
team's
want.
picture.
Unless you meant the other team's pitcher.
Yeah, the other team's pitcher.
Okay, you spend your 2 EP to use your shapeshifting spell and mark an XP for it because that's your signature. And yeah, I guess you're just in the other ones staring at the other picture, and so some security guys do come up to the two of you, and it's like, oh, both teams? What? Who would do? All right. Which? He one of the security guys leans over to the other to rest the team. It's like, oh, which one of them was here first? Uh, I don't know. They've kind of gone back and forth pacing. It's like, oh, just I guess we'll take them both. We'll figure it out in the back. Yeah, okay. And security guy grabs you and the real pitcher by your shoulders and is like pulling you away. What are you gonna do?
Might just go with and see where this leads.
All right. I'm not gonna make you do another underhanded check to keep following. So you do see as shortly after one Steven is placed in the back room, two of the other team's picture. Let's get a random pitcher name, a random baseball player name.
Sleeve McDykel. Anatoly Smorin.
Anton Sweeney. Dwight Portugal.
What's the name? What was that Japanese game with the baseball.
Fighting baseball. That's where we're quoting. Fighting baseball.
Mack truck.
My
One
truck.
truck.
Yeah, fine. It is. It is a sleeve McDeagle. All right. Yeah, the third baseman. Yeah, fine. I guess we're also the rival team, which we haven't defined this far, is Atlanta. Anyways, yeah, you notice two sleeve McDeagles are being pulled to the same back room. You didn't make another you didn't make another McDeagle. You had no reason to do that.
I
Yeah,
think Joe
you
like
look at the Benedict in your head, and he's like, "Oh nope, that wasn't me. I
I
didn't
think
do that."
I think Joe like nudges Ash and goes, "They had the same idea."
Wait. Sleeve McDeagle also got disastrously drunk last night and couldn't play, so they. Oh, good grief.
Sleeve winks at you.
Oh. I think that might be our friend Jackie.
I see. I see.
All right, Jackie, you are brought into a supply room. There's various baseball accoutrements and cleaning supplies on shelves on the walls, and you were sat down on a wooden chair next to the real sleeve McDougal and us Steve Sanchez, and the security guys are pacing in front of you. Okay, all right, who? All right, Steve. Which one of the sleeves is real? What? I have no idea what you're talking about. What? Come on, come on. We know you're the imposter, and we know one of these sleeves has to be one of these sleeves has to be two. So come on, someone sent the two of you here, and we need to narrow this down. Jackie Sleeve, what are you doing while while Steve over here is being interrogated?
Trying to very quickly learn what sleeve is like because I don't know a lot about baseball and I need to do a perfect impression very soon.
All right,
This is like a quick check.
yeah, I think this will be a quick check.
Okay, that's 2. Also, I've got 2 cards and I don't remember where they came from. Should I drop one?
I
I
think
believe
you
that was from a
haven't.
movie you did last time.
Yeah, because you haven't.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, I think this is my first move.
9 of Swords, King of Wands, and 9 of Wands.
Okay. Gotta check what some cards do. Okay.
The deck has decided to give us all up to give you all upright majors this time to make up for all of the reverse the last couple sessions.
Okay, so a question about the Fool. It says this action will have no negative effect for the PC. Oh, okay, it affects up.
Yeah.
I'm tempted just to do
Just
a
play the
failure.
fool.
Yeah.
How altruistic are you feeling today?
Okay, I'll do a partial. Oh yeah, I'll do a partial success because the star gives like EP back. So I'll give it. You spend.
All
Oh
right,
yeah, I'll
you
give it
may
to
replenish
Ash.
an a p- so yeah, you may replenish a PC or ally's EP back to full. I think Joe's the only one who spent any EP, right? Other than
Yeah, and
me,
I only spent one.
I guess you
Okay.
could have it back.
Yep.
Oh, I thought Jackie would get it back.
It says a piece. It says the PC or allies. Okay, yeah, I guess you could take yours back.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I misread that. All right. Then they're looking at the two of. They're looking back for two of you. Steve has no idea what's going on, and they say, "Fine, we're going to." They go and they start to lean in on the two of you, and the other sleeve is like, "Okay, okay, okay. I don't hurt me, okay? Maybe I'm the imposter. To be honest, I woke up on the wrong hotel room this morning, so I think maybe I might be a copy, and I don't actually know it." They said, "Oh, okay," and they like take him. They 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 say, "Okay, you're free to go, other sleeve. I guess you're the real one then, and yeah,
Yep.
you're free
Yep.
to
That
go."
awesome. Don't be too harsh on my copy over there. I'm sure he's me, so he must be fine. You know.
As for the two of you, we're going to get to the bottom of finding out who sent you. And yeah, you leave the room, and
Yeah, I think Jackie like finds.
Roxy, are you okay with playing the You okay with playing the copy of Ash in Steve's head?
Yeah, sure, yeah.
All right. So Ash 2. You're in this supply locker. You don't know what just went on with that whole fake sleeve thing, but that's not related to any plan you had. Uh, but right now they're going to these security guys are physically intimidating the you and sleeve to try and figure out who made these copies and sent them. What are you going to do? You do not have
Hmm,
active control over the body, but you are here
yeah.
to you could advise Steve.
I think I'm going to tell Steve. I think I'm going to tell Steven, uh, copy Steven. Uh, all right, listen. I know this looks bad, but we can get out of this, right? Uh,
No, this is so this is a
I'm
real
speaking him in
Steven.
his head.
You're in you're in the body of real. You left a copy of you in real Steven.
Oh, right. Sorry, I got confused. Right. Okay. Uh, in that case, I'm gonna try and take control of his body.
Okay. How are you trying to take control over his body? Like, give me a description here. Figure out.
Well, I mean, okay, so like, I don't know if we've been over this, but like within Ash's head, right? I've been imagining a like mind space that's kind of like swanky lounge with uh, like
Yeah.
uh, like a stage, and whoever's on the stage is whoever's like fronting. So I
I think
imagine
it
there's
is.
like
Yeah, in Steve's, it's like a baseball diamond, and it's who was on the
yeah,
pitcher mound.
yeah.
Obviously.
So I think Ash is within this mind space, trying to shove Steven off the pitcher's mound.
All right, and we're gonna call that a forceful. 10 of cups. 8 of swords. And 3 of cups.
Okay.
Damn, again, no majors.
It's quiet. Too quiet. Um, is this? Not looking good. Yeah, looks like this is the only match I can make.
I'm assuming you don't have any like value matches, like any
No,
tens or any.
I can do Heart of the Cards.
Sorry.
I
You
can
could
do
do
Heart
a
of the Cards.
hard, or you could just take the strenuous.
I mean, service does give you XP.
Hold on
Yeah,
one
I'm gonna
second.
go for. I'm gonna push my luck.
Okay, push your luck.
Hello.
Let's reveal it. The war or the Wheel of Fortune. I got Wheel of Fortune from the Heart of the Cards.
Oh, very good. That's. I have a sad kitty who was very upset about being outside with her cone.
Oh.
Oh.
All right,
Do I
what
still
does?
get the effect of the Wheel of Fortune?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so I will discard as many cards as I want and draw up to 3.
Like basically, heart of the cards. When you push your luck, it goes into your hand. So it's like any other card from your hand.
Okay.
Okay, so you do have a consequence, but you do. All right. You push him off the pitcher's mound. You take full control over the body, but you don't know what you have damaged from the original identity. But you feel like when you did that, you broke something in the original identity, and he's not quite right in this. After if he takes control again later.
Ooh.
Oh no.
Oh, you injured him. You pushed it too hard.
I think Ash is like, listen. Oh god, I just realized what I've done. He's. They're saying this in Steven's head. It's like, listen, it's for your own good. If you try playing tonight, you're gonna totally embarrass yourself. It could be a real mark in your career. I'm doing you a favor here. And I think Ash, as Steven, is like, excuse me for 1 second, and kind of like steps out of leaves the field.
No, you were in the you're in the supply one in the supply room. They took the real Steve and not the copy.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah,
was
you're in
confused.
Yeah, right now, both copies are actually both fakes are out there, and the real ones are being suspected of being the fakes.
I now understand. Okay, so I think in that case I'm like I say, up, you got me. I'm the doppelganger. I'll try again another day.
Thankfully, 1920s, it didn't have laws against identity theft.
So I just like, okay, yeah, I guess you just don't try again another day. Just don't do it again.
You're right. You're right. Um, so I'll be seeing my way out, and I can't like it takes a minute for the disguise for like the disguise magic to wear off. So like I actually can't. I'm stuck in this form for a minute, but like I'll try and I'll keep a low profile so I don't like cause any confusion or commotion.
Yeah, just get out of here. If we catch you around the field again, if we find two Steve Sanchez's in the field again, there'll be trouble. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. Yeah, you did take a real Steve away, and he's like, oh, what did you do that for? Come on, you can't just steal my life like this. Yeah, it'd be a bad game, but like now they're gonna think you're now they're gonna think that the other one's me.
Listen. I've planned this all out. Well, the other me probably also planned this out, but I think we probably are thinking the same way. We're the same person. Uh, Once this game is over, you and the doppelganger are going to be able to take turns on in games, and you'll both work half as hard, right?
I What if the other doppelganger doesn't? What if the doppelganger doesn't do that?
I mean, he'll probably want to do that. He's you, right?
Hmm. All right, we'll see how this goes, buddy. And meanwhile, Jackie and I think it's time to for the game to start, and you are like ushered onto the pitcher's mound. Have you ever played baseball, Jackie?
I've seen a game.
Well, I mean, you're here to mess up, right? To throw the game for the other
True.
team. So
So I'll try to do believably badly.
All right. I guess that's underhanded to fail convincingly.
Uh, that's free. Do I have any moves that are good for playing bad baseball? I can tell if someone else is pretending to play baseball badly.
I'm gonna tell you, no. Everyone else is is genuinely playing baseball.
Damn.
Why are you not cooperating? Why are you not cooperating?
Oh my god, the devil's gonna be so funny.
What does the devil do again? Hey,
All of Jackie's allies are gonna take 1 HP damage as collateral.
Oh,
of
So it's
course.
like Jackie's gonna fail so badly. We're all gonna be like, oh.
All right. Well, let's
Integrate.
see what you can match here first, and we'll figure out what that damage looks like. Okay, you are probably sounding really
Okay.
bad on the mic there, Swiffer. Come on.
So I'm gonna match the devil with temperance.
Willow. No.
Oh, well, yeah, that's good.
Nice, nice.
Have you ever been hit with a baseball so hard that you've immediately taken damage and then healed damage?
All
I
right,
would
you.
love to know how Joe would be taking damage in this situation. She's just like in the bleachers.
Yeah, like maybe what happens is that Jackie is so bad at baseball that somehow Joe and Ash both take psychic damage.
This is physically painful to watch.
Yeah.
Uh,
Their pitch is such that it results in a foul ball that hits you, that like goes up into the bleachers and hits you both in the face.
Boink boink.
And the magician. I guess this though technically isn't using magic, but that's okay because you've played a full success anyway.
the magic of baseball.
Right. So yeah, you convincingly managed to do a bad job. Nobody suspects it. Nobody suspects anything else. Um. All right. I think what we're going to do to, rather than just manually play out the rest of the game, since you have managed to not get caught that far, um, we are going to do a force majeure check to see about winning the game, about whether or not you could get the Cubs to win the game without getting either you or the fake Steve Sanchez caught.
Wait, I'm confused how Ash and Joe are contributing to this check.
Well, I am saying Ash is going to be drawing in but on behalf of the fake, on behalf of the copy that they made.
Okay.
Joe, yeah, I actually don't think Joe's participating in this one. It's just the other two.
Baseball is very vibes based, isn't it?
I suppose it is.
Are you
You can
getting
do
the
vibe
people
stuff.
at this baseball game drunk?
I suppose you could do stuff with the vibes, and we will do it that way. Okay. So force majeure. I wanna.
Prohibition really was a failure.
All right. So we are going to say there are going to be.
Is that good?
Oh, wait, it is time to shuffle.
I'm sure it's one of the coolest major arcana, just visually.
It is a pretty cool looking card. All right, there we go. Those are the. Excuse me, I said to highlight all of them and then rotate. There we go. All right, what does the chariot do?
I believe.
Chariot reversed. If this action does not use quick style, card cannot be matched. All right, well, each of you tell me what style you're going to use for your drawing here.
We all need to use the same style, but I
Yeah.
think underhanded would work best because like we're all
Yeah,
doing
I
this.
feel like underhanded. Then yeah, that is a because you are being tricks. You are doing tricks here.
We
So
are. We are. Yeah, we're kind of we're pulling a hustle.
yeah, so I guess the chariot cannot be matched, but everyone draw your underhanded.
Alrighty, so that's 2 for me. Wow, I think it's gonna be not too hard with Roxy's Wheel of Fortune hit.
Yeah.
Especially since I'm pretty sure you're still holding on to the world.
Yeah, but I don't want to use it because it's not gonna trigger.
All right, yeah, they don't trigger on this.
I have so many swords.
Also, I could play the Empress if there's anything that's like unmatchable other than the Chariot. So I'll wait for you all to match the rest if you can. Like match as many as you can.
Okay, wait. If I play the Hanged Man, will that make the chariot matchable?
Ooh, it will. Wait, no, it doesn't trigger. Upright don't trigger, I believe.
Oh, okay.
Unless I'm wrong. Give me a second to check.
I've also got pentacles.
I reverse major cards. Force major trigger.
Damn, I don't think I specified that if they trigger or not. I think I meant it not to trigger because it would be very hard to resolve.
Yeah. So I'll do like so.
Yeah, it doesn't look like you
Oh,
put
no, I
that in
feel
there,
like
but that does make sense as a rule. So I'd say yeah, to make a note to put that in the next draft.
Yeah. I think I already added it. In fact, let me just check the master file. Force majeure.
All right, somebody though is going to take 2 HP worth of damage because there is one unmatched card.
I've got 8.
I feel like that's got to be Jackie because you're the one actually on the field.
Makes sense.
All right. So what does Joe specifically do with the vibes to be assisting?
Like she manipulates the vibe to improve them for the Cubs, but like worsen them for at the cost of at the cost of worsening them for I don't remember which team they're going up against, but the other team.
The Atlanta. I don't know what Atlanta's team was in the
Braves.
1920s. Probably.
No, it would have been the Braves back then.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. So she improves the vibes for the Cubs, but worsens them for the Braves. She doesn't do a lot though because like I only could match one thing, so it's not huge.
And yeah, Jackie's just playing convincingly bad, and Coffee Steven is doing pretty good. And yeah, the Cubs win. The Cubs win, and nobody thinks anything is amiss. So I guess it's like the end of the after little bit after the game. The two Steves are are brought together, and it's. I suppose you're all that you're all there, and we're gonna go back to the Goblin's Whisper for this, and it's like also your me what. Okay, dogs, stop fighting. No more growling. Go back. I I am busy. I don't have time for this right now. Come on. You were being so good up until just now when you started growling for no reason. There you go. Okay. Anyways, it's like so you're me and are. I mean, you're the copy. You should they could just get rid of you, right? You could just get rid of him. It's like I don't really want to have to split the time on the team with a second me. That's weird and kind of creepy, you know?
Yeah, see, I don't think we can like get rid of uh this copy now without it just like being murder. So like I'm not super keen on the idea.
Why did you make a whole person?
I mean, can you think of a better way to like I mean you were in no position to be playing. And
Okay, then I go and I play bad, and it's it's a game. We lose a game. We don't go to the cup. Whatever. Why did you make a whole person? How
Listen,
much money did you have on this game?
I I had some money on the game, but that's not important. I cared about your integrity and your reputation as a player. People care a lot about you. People look up to you. What do you think? What do you think? What do you think the kids are gonna think when they hear on the radio? Oh, Steven Fireball Sanchez. Oh, he's hungover and can't play. Like,
I how would you like it if I just if I just made a fake you and walked into here and felt like, oh yeah, no, now you have to have like two. You have to split your time with this investigator. You don't get to work here all the time.
I mean, honestly, I could use a vacation.
Mm.
I think Joe is like in the background, like just like wiping glasses and getting ready for the night, and like she just like opines and like goes like, Steven,
Hey,
what if you always wanted to do but you couldn't because you were playing baseball?
I didn't really want anything else. I've dedicated my whole life to baseball.
Right, but what I'm thinking is this is an opportunity, not a curse. You can do two things and be two different people at the same time now. Have you
But
considered hockey?
I liked being me, and there's not really much demand for the ability to throw flaming baseballs at any field but baseball.
Mm,
Dodgeball.
That's an entirely
Okay.
different ball.
Okay. Second idea. One of you flip a coin, and one of you becomes Steven with a PH.
What is
And
that
you can both
accomplish?
play baseball and be different people.
What is the copy of Ash in Steven's head trying to do anything to in this argument?
Mm.
I think at this point, I mean, besides maybe like at this point, like Ash is no longer in control of the body,
Yeah.
but he is like kind of like trying to like suggest like kind of push like hey listen it's a good deal, right? It's a good deal for you.
All right. Give me a. Let's make this a diplomatic.
All right. Oh wait, I didn't discard my hand before
Oh yeah. Do that now.
after the last check. Boop boop boop. All right, death. What does death do? Reveal an extra reverse card and must be matched with check fails. Okay. So I cannot get a full success on this.
Yeah. Because.
Oh well.
Maybe.
Let's go King of Pentacles here. The Devil. And
From the Bible.
from the Bible and the Moon.
All right.
Oh, the devil's so good here.
Yeah. All right. So I guess he's like, fine. We can do this. You're gonna pay for a shape. We're gonna go find a shape changer, and you're gonna make the other me look like someone else. The copy you made, you're gonna make him look different, so that no one gets the two of us. No one gets PH Steven confused with me. Okay? But then fine, we'll both just get to be me, and also you get out of my head.
Sorry, bud, no can do. I kind of listen. This is actually kind of unprecedented. I've never had this happen. I've never had this happen before when the real me used their powers, but I don't think I can just like disappear.
Well, you could use the
Yeah.
devil.
So Steven is gonna out loud ask to the other. So right, just we can do this, but you're gonna get rid of the other me the other you that you left in here, right? You can get rid of. It's like
I mean, like I could, but it's gonna be pretty difficult. I mean, like I'm gonna have to like this is a whole like normally if I'm like dispelling or creating an identity, it's like one that is like separate from me. That one just kind of is me, so I don't really know. Like I'm gonna have to like take a different approach. Get back to me on that in like a few days.
I am. What? Fine. We'll deal with this later, I guess. I just. What is your What is your follow up action?
That's a good question.
You could create a you in the other one.
You could create a second. You could get better to create a second you and put the other you in it.
You know what? That actually.
Like you're their conscience now.
Ash is like, okay. How about this? So we're all on the same page. I can make a me in the copy's head. Sorry, I shouldn't be calling you the copy like that. I feel like that's like uh, discrediting your autonomy and interiority because you are a whole person.
Yep. Yes. PH. It's like I'm Steve with a PH now. That's fine. Steven with a PH now. It's fine.
So, what if I put a copy of myself in you, so that way both of you are like always on the same page, right?
I feel like that's like the opposite of what we want. We want no copies of you. Not another one.
No, but listen.
The fact is that you're going to succeed in this. It's just
That's one way to be close to the baseball player fan personing over.
As like a constructed self, right? I imagine you kind of have a lot of like existential sort of angst about like your whole like state of being, right? So I think if you have someone who like who understands the whole sort of nature of the fluidity of identity and ego, I think it would be very beneficial to this whole convoluted process we're sort of going through.
Yeah, okay, you make a compelling argument. All right, fine. Give me a copy too, I guess.
Yeah, Ash does that.
This has gotten so weird. In a flow chart to keep track of all of them. All right, and I guess you could go collect your when it's on the baseball game. And what are you going to do with the very hard-earned money?
I think
Your very hard-earned like $50.
yeah,
Yes,
something
no.
about
A lot of the 1920s, but like it's like less than your rent still, so like not life-changing.
Ash is going to finally buy a new gun.
All right, you go.
Wow, actually, $50 in 1923 today would be worth $920.
Holy shit! Okay, well,
Okay,
damn,
then it's probably less than $50 because you said it was not that big a deal amount of money, but so probably less than 50.
I mean, even
Too
$30
much,
is like $500, $550. Damn, money was cheap back then.
Yeah, inflation is weird. It's all fake anyway.
Yeah.
Anyways, do Jackie or Joe have any notes to close out on before we wrap up?
Yeah, I think Joe tries to get the photos of Steven and Steven, and get them to sign it so she can put it on the wall.
All right, yeah, they will do that. You notice that Stephen with the VEN, the original, his handwriting is actually significantly worse because that's what Asha just damaged in the scuffle for control. His handwriting.
Oh no! That makes all the things he autographed worthless.
What's Jack? Anything Jackie's going to do here at the end?
I think just following Ash around like, Ash, please let me make clothes, please. There's so much stuff I want to do.
Listen. Unfortunately, if it were up to me, I would totally hand it over to you. However, it's being gate kept by old Benedict in here. I don't think he's gonna let you.
Okay, can I have permission to copy your ability to have Benedict, and then I'll get back to you. We can work this out.
I don't think making your own version of him is going to make him more amenable to the idea.
I could tell my version that I'm gonna give him a body, which I could do. So the downside of that is he would have a body.
That is a check you absolutely should not cash.
I could lie. I could lie. I've lied before. I've lied recently. Would my version of your version of Benedict remember me saying that I'm gonna lie about giving him a body? We'll workshop it.
We're going to zoom out onto this discussion as we wrap this up. Pixel, tell people where they can find you and your game, Arc City Arcane Blues. Was that? Oh yes, we should do XP. You are correct. I am getting ahead of myself. All right. Give me a link. All right. Let's look at everybody's questions. All right. What makes your wealth? The friends I've cultivated and helped. Well, I definitely think you helped a friend today.
Did I?
Did you? I don't know, actually.
I don't think this one works, but I definitely did offer a friendly smile and a stiff drink to help out Steven.
I suppose you did do that. All right, you may take your one for that. Jackie, how do I fool others? By claiming positions of authority I do not have. Is Pitcher a sufficient authority? I suppose.
The authority to pitch.
Yeah.
Arguable, but
sure. When is the truth important? When lying would get me caught. You did not tell the truth or to get out of being caught or not. So you don't get the second one. That's a GP, not an XP.
Right.
And Ash. How do I get ahead of my competition? By being willing to sacrifice any part of myself. I suppose. What aspect of myself do I build up my empathy?
Honestly, I'm gonna make one of those like Always Sunny in Philadelphia memes for tonight because that was an Always Sunny episode.
It really was. I'm like incapable of playing a good person. In RPG.
All right, I think that is everything we needed to do here for tonight. So, now Pixel, now you can tell people where to find you in your game.
Yeah, so I'm Pixel Bismuth. You can find me on Blue Sky at Pixel Bismuth, I think. Let me double check if there's a Bismuth there. That's the problem with co-host closing down. It's no longer at Pixel, now it's at Pixel Bismuth. And you can find this game at pixelbismuth.itch.io/ACAB. The game itself is going to be ready to be published on December 1st, and I hope people play it because it's fun.
All right. April, if people still cannot find you, what should they go find instead?
If you liked this game set in the 1920s, then you probably like when things are in black and white. So you should play In Stars and Time, a very good RPG,
I heard they were pretty good. Heard good things about that.
All right.
like computer game, not like it, not like
And
this. But still.
and Roxy.
Sorry. So okay, so uh, continuing in the uh, theme of plural representation in media, I pulled up a list that someone had made just to remind myself, and on the list is this is not my recommendation but on the list is Steve Urkel from Family Matters, which I guess isn't wrong.
I guess that is a thing that happened. That's
Yeah, yeah, he does
not.
have other. I don't know what the term is, but like he does have some plurality going
He
on.
does have an all. He does have at least one alter. This Stefan Urkel.
No,
That's-
so my recommendation for the week is the anime Paranoia Agent. There is a character in that show. I won't give too much away. There's a character in that show who has some dissociative identity stuff going on. Very good. They're sort of the show is like an anthology series where the episodes kind of weave together. So there's a character who is like the focus of one episode, but then she kind of comes back a few times. Great character, great show.
All right, and I am M Healy. You can find me on Twitter and Blue Sky at M of Healy. And you can find my podcast about ranking fictional characters in arbitrary challenges. Battle of the Blorbos. You can find that one on Twitter at Battle Blorbos Pod, where I post upcoming polls based on upcoming episodes. The current one for the week is Rysand from A Court of Thorns and Roses versus Peridot from Steven Universe. Who will win in the Mortal Kombat tournament against Outworld?
I mean, I still think Peridot has a shot because like she can, telekinesis metal, so there's no way Scorpion can harpoon her.
Jeez, cat. You're getting your claws trimmed after this.
Aww.
Okay, that. Trav, we have been all on the table RPGs. You can follow us here on Twitch and YouTube, and you can support us on Patreon to help pay the staff and get more fun things like this produced. What? On alternating Saturdays, we have Secrets of Small Gods, Pathfinder Second Edition game, and Artifacts of Romulus, a D&D Fifth Edition game. Those are continuing on, as I believe, and so if you want to listen to more games, you can listen to those, and you can find us here playing the Goblin's Whisper every Tuesday for the rest of October and November. And I think that's everything. So with that, good night.
Bye, everyone.
Night.